The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. So the New York starting five. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in the power forward position. And for Chicago, we've got Buzelis. Josh Giddey is out there with Jones. Then it's Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Now, Giddey, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges inside. Giddey defending.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Giddey against Bridges. Pass to Okoro. Now Jones. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Brunson. Jones, no luck. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Well, right away, coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
One of his great attributes is Brunson is very aggressive as an offensive player. He's not ever going to let a foul keep him from doing what he wants to do.
Jalen Brunson at the line for one.
One falls for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now, here's Anunoby. Hart, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hart's got his second basket of the game.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Buzelis. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Here's Vucevic. Towns with the defensive effort.
A 1-for-5 start so far, not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And again, no good by Chicago. The Knicks leading by 9. Bridges passes to Towns. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jones with the screen on Anunoby. Okoro shot is off. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Anunoby finds Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get up and start moving with your mascot,
look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers, he's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
On defense, the Knicks. High post, Vucevic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
4 on the shot clock. And it's Anunoby, that time on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bridges against Giddey, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Anunoby outside, pass to Towns. Shoots from 14. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And here's Vucevic. Shoots. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Jones. Still scoreless. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. Jones. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Anunoby slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Buzelis. Back to Jones. Okoro passes to Vucevic. Now Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got his 2nd basket.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Towns at the elbow. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
It's all good. Show us the rules.
Prashant Yabusele. He's checked in for OG Anunoby.
New York.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Bulls third.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Giddey surveying the D. And again, no good by Chicago.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Giddey after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bruce. No good on the 3. The Knicks leading by 19 points. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
They get it back. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Hart. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Bucks. He was a non-factor. Towns down low. Vucevic on him. Great D that time for Vucevic. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Knicks leading by 21. Bridges for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
3.
Brunson's got 5 assists tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Vucevic with the bucket.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's Hart. Back to Brunson. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Jones against Brunson. Outside, Towns. That 3 off the mark. Bulls trail by 19. Pass to Jones. Here's Buzelis. In the corner, Okoro with it. Here's Giddey. Brunson covering. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Brunson outside. Yabusele with it. No scoring in this one. Bridges for 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Brunson surveying the D. And yes, it's good. Brunson's got 10.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Jones kicks to Okoro. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Towns. And so it's the New York Knicks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Abusele out there with Robinson. And it's McBride in at the one. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. And the adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And again, it's New York.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Shoots over Bridges. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Dosunmu. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Carter with a screen on Clarkson. From deep, Herter. The Bulls with another miss. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Abusele. Back to Bridges. Fires for 3. Robinson. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And here's Herter outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Bridges misses.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Williams finds Herter. Can they get it? And the layup is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Make some noise for your incredible.
making some changes. Okoro, he's checked in for Dosumu. Josh Giddey comes in for Kevin Herter. And Trey Jones subbed in for Carter. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Gershon Yabusele. And Anunoby subbed in for Clarkson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Bridges dishes to Towns. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Towns has got 14 points.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Bridges with it. Defended by Giddey. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Plays it up and banks it in. 7 points for OG Anunoby.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
And here are the Knicks, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going from outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Bulls have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Giddey. Williams scanning the floor. 6 to shoot from deep. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice job there waiting for his opportunity. Smith reeled it in for the board and the hoop.
Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Giddey. Bridges with some nice defense.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
And Towns throws it down.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams kicks to Jones. Pass to Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. No good with the triple.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
To the middle, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Smith outside. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Robinson to the left side wing. Now McBride. No good on the triple. Now here's Giddey. 6 points for him. Williams, a screen on Towns. Outside Williams. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his third assist on the night. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
And Chicago shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Outside Williams, pass to Smith, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
They get it back from the arc. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Giddey. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one drops for him. Giddey's got 8.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Right side Robinson. Pass to Towns. Now here's Anunoby. Back to Towns. Puts up a three. And again, New York with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here is Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Kicks it out to Jones. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. McBride passes to Towns. Now Robinson. Now McBride. Still yet to score. For 3, Bridges gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Jones. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Nice shot by Smith. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Here's Giddey after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns.
2 minutes.
Smith kicks to Jones. Pass to Giddey. Back to Jones. Here's the 3. The kick out to Williams. Offensive rebound. Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
The Knicks shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Here's McBride. Over Jones. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
No coverage that time. Giddey's got 11 points.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Towns kicks to Robinson. Pass to McBride. The putback. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're flipping around the shot. So close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New York Knicks.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look at New York, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Jones. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back over to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Jones sets the pick for Buzelis. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Jones, the pass to Okoro. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Jones from outside. And the Bulls with another miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Bridges shot good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Jones. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Out to Brunson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
A moment to check out Jalen Brunson. Coming off a terrific season. And he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Now here's Giddey. He's got 13. That one misses. Bridges with some nice defense.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
It's deflected. Stolen by Jones. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Giddey, no good.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Brunson outside. Floats one up. Chicago grabs the miss. They host the Kings after this game. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Vucevic has got 12.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
To the paint. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. 31 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Vucevic. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Hart trying to get open, and the layup's good off the gloves. 14 points for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
To the inside. And it's Vucevic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Jones drives in. It's good.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The kick out to Anunoby. Off target with his 3. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic against Towns. Vucevic down low. Towns with the defensive effort. Brunson outside. Towns looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Down low. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
The first free throw is good.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Now here's Towns. 33 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 35.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Back to Giddey. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. Giddey's got 15 points.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 16 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here's Okoro. Scoreless thus far. On the basket by Jones.
And that is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Now Bridges, a 3-ball. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Buzelis. Out to the wing. Here's Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Towns. He has 35. New York needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And here is Giddey. 15 points in the game. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Launches a three, and Vucevic pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the Bulls with another miss.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And that one's good. Towns.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Okoro. It's rebounded by Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Now here's Towns. 37 points for him. Good work there as it goes.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Jones. He's got 8. Jones with the screen on Anunoby. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls with some changes. Williams comes in for Bruce Ellis. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. Smooth sailing for New York.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Clarkson. Inside. Here's Yabusele. It's all in by the Bulls. Here's Okoro. Still without a basket. Williams kicks to Okoro. Right side Jones. The teardrop falls in.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pass to Yabusele. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Sinks that one from the post. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Jones. To the paint. And Vucevic throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kolek. Outside, Towns. Count it. Towns has got 15 points in just the second half.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Williams for 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. New York shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Shoots it. The rebound by Dosunmu.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The shot, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Knicks out front, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Landry Shamet. Robinson is out there with Guerschon Yabusele. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's McBride in at the 1 spot.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Clarkson passes to Yabusele. Yep, it counts.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Chicago with the ball. Smith up top. To the inside. Here's Herter. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Pass to Smith. Here's Giddey. Now Dosunmu. Screen by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Herter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. McBride with the ball. Clarkson outside. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are no doubt intriguing.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Swiped it away. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Clarkson. Smith outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Clarkson finds McBride. Outside Robinson. Clock at 4. Here's Yabusele. A 3-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dosunmu, and he gets the bucket. Dosunmu's got his first points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Herter kicks to Giddey. Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out to Clarkson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Pass to Clarkson. Now, here's Shamet. It's Robinson high post. Now, Clarkson. It's stolen. Now, Dosunmu. Smith outside. Back to Dosunmu. They shoot again. And it's good on the way in.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. To the middle, here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Hey, they don't call him Robinson for nothing now. Look at the hops on the big fella.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Okoro's checked in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Kevin Huerter. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here is Giddey. Outside, Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Fires the 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jones looking for an opening. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. Down low. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Smooth sailing for New York. Shamet the pass to Clarkson. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Giddey with it. Vucevic is screen on Clarkson. Giddey, and he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 21 in the game. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here he goes.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Pass to Buzelis. Inside, pocket 6, and Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic really, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
Now, here's Clarkson. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Yabusele, the screen, steps back. Here's Dadier, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll take on Mikal Bridges and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to find their form.
And the first one at the line is good. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
And so he hits both. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now here's Giddey. Lays it up off the glass. Giddey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row. in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And that one good from Clarkson.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Pass to Giddey. Now Buzelis trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Clarkson on the wing. Takes a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the basket by Jones.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
1:53 left in the game. Pass to Robinson. Here's Dadier from 13. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Okoro kicks to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, you can't say enough about his effort on the boards. He helped them in the battle of possessions all game long.
Here's Dadier after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Golick, good on the shot.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dadier. Clarkson against Giddey. And he makes that one.
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.